Closed captioning is brought to you by Bodog. Be a player.
Lumberjacks rule, yeah! Palmer Payton in the Smokies, East Tennessee Realty, Jerry Sanford, yeah!
And thank you to Jerry Sanford for putting us up here at the Oktoberfest in Wears Valley, Tennessee. We're ready for the hot saw, but right now we got Dave Jewett leading the way. It's kind of his to win or lose right now. He's leading the way 425 points. We got Mike Sullivan with 360 and Matt Kogre with 335 going into the hot saw. And you know, Rod, anything can happen in the hot saw. We got 4 heats coming up. Nathan Waterfield in the first heat.
That's right. This is the NASCAR racing of lumberjack sports. It's fast and furious and exciting, but anything can go wrong.
And Nathan struggles at the beginning of the 3 cuts for 20 inches round, and he throws a chain. He's not going to finish this one, that's for sure. I guess that was an exercise in frustration. First, the fuel. What happened there?
Yeah, when I warmed up the saw, the fuel line came detached from the fuel tank, and so I quick kind of stuffed the hose back where it should be. I didn't even think I was going to have enough fuel to finish the cut, but I didn't have time to mess around to go get fuel. I would have DQ'd before I got fuel, and so I tried to run it anyways. I had fuel all over my hands. I picked up the saw and I was crooked on the log to begin with, and then I thought I had some chance coming on the upcut and going to make my 3rd cut. I don't know if I stuffed it too hard, too quickly or something, but just threw the chain and yeah, just forget it.
Well, we don't have a time to beat right now because of that DQ for Nathan Waterfield. Heading into heat number 2, we got Chris Bradshaw taking on Matt Kogre. Now, as it stands right now, Matt Kogre's in 3rd place. He can still win this competition, but it all hinges on what Jewett does a little bit later, so the pressure's on him to make a good cut.
That's right. All the pressure on the young gun here. 100 points for 1st place. He only needs 90 to take over 1st place. He needs a flawless cut.
Both guys into the wood. Matt Kogre running a 325. Rotex looking good right now. No, he cuts out the last one. He's going to try and get one more in the 6 inches.
Oh, looks like Kogre's going to take a DQ in the hot saw.
Man, never fun taking a DQ or anything like that. Just tell me, did you not line up correctly, or what happened on that cut?
Yeah, on the last cut there, it just didn't line up quite right, and then I ended up cutting out and thought I could go back and steer it right, but I just didn't.
Well, shows like this is where you gain experience for young guns like Matt Kogre, and of course you had a good chance there to learn what to do and what not to do in the hot saw event.
Well, heading into heat number 3, 7:89 is now our time to beat. Chris Bradshaw clocked that time in the last heat. Kogre Jr. taking on Dave Jewett. A couple more 325 Rotex engines with veteran competitors.
That's right. These guys know how to run them. Both had good starts, both good cookies at the start here. They're really clocking a great time.
It's going to be a great time, but Kogre wins the heat because Jewett takes a DQ. A lot of frustration built up there. You were a little bit slow in getting to the wood as well. Jamie beat you to the wood. You caught up, and then what happened?
Well, the reason I'm slow is the last 4 shows I haven't pulled it hard enough, and the saw hasn't even started. So all I wanted to do was get it to the wood, make sure it was started. So I just pulled it slow, got it up. Okay, it's going. But I took a real thick disc to begin with, and then I was compromised fitting the last 2 in, and I thought I had it, but I cut out on the 3rd disc, so I'm 1 for 5 now in the last 5 tournaments. It's unbelievably unprofessional, I gotta tell you.
So can you just show me the tension that you're going to use today and how you're going to tighten it, and what kind of tension you're looking for?
I like mine pretty tight. I like it tight because when it gets going, it'll still come off the bar. Your standard chain, usually you want to pull the driver up to the bottom, to the edge of the bar, but mine's a little bit tighter than that, but in different places in the bar, it does come up. So because of the shape of the bar, it's not flat, it's round. So I like it fairly tight. I tighten it right here with these 4 bolts. Very simple, nothing really complicated about it. And I stick this, this is my chain tensioner. I sticks it in that hole there, push like that, and then just tighten up the chain.
Well, with that DQ by Dave Jewett, Mike Sullivan has now got the door open for him. 75 points is what he needs to tie Jewett for the overall championship here. 100 points, he's going to have a victory.
That's right. He needs a flawless cut. Everything needs to work right with this Rotex engine of his. And, of course, he needs to beat Melvin Lentz.
Melvin Lentz is no easy guy to beat, that's for sure. Both guys in the wood right there. Both guys looking good.
Oh, close cut by Mike. Melvin Lentz is going to take the heat.
Sullivan finishes, but will it be enough? You were neck and neck with Melvin the whole way, but you had a bit of a bog down there at the end there. It just cost you a fraction of a second.
I was right on the line. I had to turn my wrists and keep it steered out. Can't do that.
So that causes it to slow right down.
That last cut was really slow. I hit the line. I was right up on the line. I was right next to it, and I just had to steer it away from the line. So that cost me.
So these things you can you actually steer. You got 20 inches of wood there. You can do some steer control. You know, once at the beginning.
Yeah. If you can correct it quick. If you're in the middle of the cut, see, that's why you got to correct it quick, right on the top. If you notice, I probably took a long time right on the top because I'm trying to correct it. Once you get in, no, the bar's too wide, too thick, you can't correct it.
Well, there's no question about it in lumberjack world. The hot saw event is the most technical there is. Jewett, Kogre, Waterfield falling victim to that, taking DQs. Melvin Lentz capitalizing on that opportunity, puts in a great cut with 6.86 seconds.
And this week our crown pivotal point is Mike and Nancy in the Jack and Jill Buck. A flawless maneuver in one cut, a 12-inch tulip poplar. 4.2 seconds was the winning cut. 100 points for Mike Sullivan.
Well, Melvin Lentz didn't have a partner in the Jack and Jill, and of course that cost him some valuable points. Dave Jewett took a DQ on the hot saw. Left the door wide open for Mike Sullivan. He's our overall champion today at Oktoberfest with 435 points.
Well, there it is. It's in the books. The 11th season of Lumberjacks. What a spectacular finish here in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. Hats off to Jerry Sandifer and his great crew for a good competition. Hope to see you again next season on Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks is sponsored by Echo, professional quality, ask any pro. Crown, protect, maintain, save. Bodog, be a player. Red Pine Wilderness Lodge, simply unreal fishing.